Welcome back to GOT. This is my 100th video, and we're going to have a great giveaway here. I'll tell you about it in just a moment. But if you haven't got the secret word, you need to watch the previous video on the Samsung S23 FE full review against the S24. And we're going to also give you another word during this video to make sure that you qualify to enter in the giveaway. Now let's move on to night photos. Night photos is where supposedly Samsung is supposed to shine with their, what do they call it? Nightography. What a weird name, huh? Nightography. So they're supposed to get more clarity and brightness at night. So this is the FE. Same gas station, just a little bit different angle. I think it came out really well.
I like it, and you can see the stars.
You can even see stars, and the sky doesn't look pixelated, does it? You know, everything looks really natural. We zoom in. This is the FE, folks. You can see the bottom. You can see the words Coke on it. Everything looks fine here around. I think it looks really well. It looks really good. The words on the pumps are still pretty crisp because, of course, they got a light shining on them. But I think it really did well. Yeah, I agree. Let's take a quick look at that shadow underneath. There's the two chairs. Yeah, it really got blurry there, but it didn't pixelate. There's a difference between pixelate and blur. Pixelate, you see all the squares and such. And let's see what we're going to get with the S24. S24.
It's got the light glare right there.
The light glare, yeah. Do you see any of the stars?
I mean, you can see some of the stars, but that right there kind of...
That glare just kind of, yeah, it does. And what about the rest of the image? Does it look bright enough? I mean, I think it's brighter. Yeah, I think it's brighter.
Yeah, because here you can't... I mean, you can see the power lines.
You can see the power lines, but they really brighten up.
Pops out.
Yeah, the sky looks pretty, but yeah, this light flare just kind of ruins the image, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Even on the porch light, it's flaring. Is it flaring over here? A little bit, but
not.
Looks more natural. This is just kind of really ruining it. If we zoom in, the clarity.
I say where it says, here's the real thing, I think you can read it better on this one.
You think you can read that better on this one? And then the chairs are a little clearer. At least it's not showing a lot of pixelation, which is good. But I think that's what they worked on, is trying to get the pixelation out of the night photos. But my goodness, that glare is bothersome. All right, here's the pixel. I think the pixel kind of blew them both away at initial look. From my view, there is no flare on those lights, really. They look really good. The stars are there. You can even see the distant stars look really good. I think overall this photo looks really well. Let's see how it did in the shadows. Oh my gosh, that is super clear in the shadows.
That's really clear.
Yeah, Pixel's got everybody on night photography.
So one thing right here, I don't see a light. If you go back to the S24, see right there?
Oh, the light shining. Yeah, the light shining on the pumps. A lot of glare.
Was that on the other one?
Was it on the FE? Let's see.
Nope.
A little bit, but not quite as bad.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. For some reason, I think they just kind of really boost the lights with the S24, and that gives you, and even the pump is kind of washed out right here. So you don't see anything in it.
So I would say S24 is a no-go for me.
So the FE beat even the 24 on this night shot here.
Yeah.
And then the Pixel, of course, is really good. Let's move on. Ultra wide on the FE. Not doing so hot.
No.
Okay. That's because it's a very low pixel. I think it's a 8 or a 10 on the ultra wide. We'll cover that in the video somewhere else. But this is, it's really bad. A lot of artifact going on here in the sky. If you zoom in, everything just gets grainy and horrible. This is really an unusable photo, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Come on, 24. Do better. All right. S24 did better here. And you can see I didn't bother taking my shadow out of this one. S24 did pretty good here, I think. I mean, you've got the blasting out of the Conoco sign, but that's going to happen with all the focusing. The sky looks great.
The sky looks good.
Look at all the stars. What do you want to point out here?
You can see the stars a lot better.
And you zoom in. Yeah, it did not pixelate really that too much. Looks pretty good even zooming in. It really brightened up the under that window there. So it did a really good job, I think.
Yeah, I think we did.
There's not a lot of that artifacting going on in the sky like we did with the F23. The FE just not worth looking at it again. And then we've got Pixel. I think Pixel has a really clean view, but it really did blast out those lights, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even see Conoco.
So I would say the 24 definitely won on this one.
And then that barn, it just kind of blasted out. I like the forefront. I like the forefront. I like the gravel here. Everything looks fairly clear, but the 24 did do a better job.
Yeah, 24.
All right, the 24 won something.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to a 3 times at night. So this is the FE, 3 times at night. You can read everything that's lit up okay.
Yeah.
But the shadows are just gone. Everything's gone. Zoom in on the bottles. You can't even read the close sign. So it didn't do too well on the 3 time image. I think the 3 time is like an 8 megapixel camera, which is not so hot. So the night 3 time zooming's not so good on the FE. Neither is the ultra wide. Let's look at the 24. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Now the S24, there's where it's performing, is on the 3 times zoom.
On the nighttime.
At night. Yeah, at night. During the daytime, it lost everything. But at night, the 3 times zoom, it looks really good. It even brightened up the shadows well. Looks nice and clean. You can zoom in. You can read the close sign. Everything looks pretty good. Yeah, not bad.
You can read where it says dry.
Now, where's the flares? No flares on the zoom. But on the main camera, it flares like crazy. That's bad. Samsung needs to do something about that. Let's look at the Pixel. The Pixel looks really clean to me. And this is a false 3 times. This is a 3 times digital. Yeah, the carbon doesn't look as clear and colorful. Well, I don't know. It's pretty clear.
Well, that's pretty clear. Can you zoom in and read the close? Is that?
Yeah, you can read the close sign. Yeah. Wow. The Pixel's having to work on digital 3 times, but it did really well. Of course, it's using AI to help fix it. The sky's kind of blown out a little bit. The sky's much cleaner on the S24. So I'd give it to the S24 on this one as well. So there's 2 wins for the S24. What do you think?
Yeah, I would give it to 24.
All right, let's take a look at a video. This is nighttime video on the FE. Now, try to narrate as I go here. Is it smooth? You can see it starts to blur and pixelate, and then you got this. That's not a firefly, folks. That's just the lens doing a thing. I don't know what it is. It doesn't look too bad, but there's some jitter there, isn't there?
There is. You can tell when you step.
Yeah, I don't know if it's stepping. I think it's trying to focus is what it is. It's struggling with focus at night. I mean, that looks pretty good there, looking at the sky to see the stars. But that's, I don't know. A lot of pixeling going on, a lot of struggling with focus at night. And that was
ultra wide.
Zoom in. Yeah, it only has 2 settings, I believe, on the video. It doesn't, I could be wrong. And then when you go in here and look in the darkness, yeah, it's struggling with the nighttime video. I don't think we need to proceed much more on this one. You can read it, then you can't. Yeah, it's struggling with focus on the video. So video on the FE is not the greatest. Let's take a look at the next video. Let's look at the S24. S24 looks pretty good. Oh, it's struggling with focus now too, isn't it? It's focusing in and out. Now Samsung supposedly improved the nighttime video camera. But look at this thing. It's jumping and going in and out.
It is, but it seems it's still a little clearer though.
It is clear. Yeah. When it's clear, it's clearer.
But it still has the night flare, the light flare on it.
Oh, it does have the light flare on the night video.
But that looks clear right there.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
You can see the stars and the.
Oh, you can actually see the thing spinning, the windmill spinning. So, but yeah, the flaring is bad. So yeah, it's much better. And if you stay still.
Yeah.
Right.
Then it focuses.
See, what I'm doing is I'm switching to ultra wide to do a close-up shot. That's what's happening there. And yeah.
Well, that's clear.
Yeah, it's quite a bit clear. I'm moving a little fast, but it's a bit clear. So it's doing okay. Let's see. Can you continually read the refrigerator? It's jumping in and out of focus again too. I guess it just struggles with focus at night if you're moving. If you sit still, it'll be okay. Let's see, you get a still shot here. Be still. Yeah, look how clear it is when you're still. You can see your hair moving. Now there's the main camera again. It looks pretty good. Main camera does better, I think. So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the Pixel. Night and day, huh?
That's really good.
Oh yeah. It still has that dancing firefly,
Yeah.
but I think it's jumping a little bit of focus, but the clarity is just mind-boggling.
Really good.
Mind-blowing.
Does it have some kind of stabilizer?
It does have stabilizing, yeah.
Yeah, so that's so much clearer.
You know, I have these on that tripod that's running all three at the same time. But yeah, this is like super clear on the Pixel. Wow, that is very clear.
That is very clear. So overall to the Pixel, but between the other two, the 24.
Look at that, the refrigerator stays clear the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, between the Pixel and the other two, yeah, the Pixel. But S24 and FE, we got to give it to the S24.
Yeah.
FE just really struggles with nighttime. I think if you even stand still with the FE or the Pixel, you're going to get decently clear video. Like this is the FE being still. It's not too bad. It's once you start moving, it can't focus. And same with the S24. Once you start moving, it struggles with focusing. All right, so there's the differences between the two. So we're going to give away a full charging system, a 3-in-1. Also going to give a portable charger, and we're going to have some second place prizes as well. So make sure to watch this to the end and get that second secret word and further instructions. Back to the video. Now we're going to talk about price, and we're going to also talk about when it's good to get the S23 FE over the S24 series. So we're going to be looking at Amazon. We're going to look at their prices, and when you get the FE, we're going to look at getting it renewed versus new. You can get it new, but you can also get it renewed, which is what I did. And it's a mint condition phone. You see no defects on it, right? Works really well. And that's what you saw all the samples on. So let's start off with the S24 Plus. Here's the S24 Plus. You bought it on sale straight from Samsung
with the trade-in.
With the trade-in. So she got a good deal. But for now, tell us about the S24 Plus price.
So on Amazon, you can get it for $849, and it's a limited time deal. And that's for the 256 gigabyte. But then for the 512 gigabyte, you can get it for $969. And it's a limited time deal with Amazon Prime.
So it's $120 to double your storage to 512.
Yeah.
Okay, so $849. That's a limited time deal. It's normally $1,000. Amazon does take trades. Let's just go over to the S24 first. The S24, you can get it. It looks like, is that new price? New pricing at $809, $810. Okay, so it's what? That special deal right now, for $40 more, you can get the Plus with 256 gigs. That's a pretty good deal. $800, you know, for a flagship phone. If you want the S24, and what did you get with that? Just a little bit better nighttime photography on some of the shots. But it had the flare, so it's basically the video was a little better.
Yeah.
Now, if you go from the S24, say you want the FE, well, check this out, the FE. This is everybody, Mark here with a quick update. The good news and bad news. The Samsung S23 FE just got the update with all the AI features that you find on the S24. Because of that, Amazon increased the prices a little bit on the FE, which you'll note in this video. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Good thing it has the updated AI features. This is a renewed price. You can get the FE at $489.99, $490. That's at a renewed. That's with 256 gigs. Now, I actually got a 128, and I paid quite a bit less. I was more in the 300, 350. So depending on how much storage you want, you can save a lot of money on the FE. So the FE is about half the price of the S24 Plus. And you saw the performance. So you just need to decide, do I have to have the flagship? Although the FE is considered a flagship, that's what the S is all about. So there you go, nearly half the price. Still save, what, $300 from the S24, and you get a larger phone. So when is a good time to buy the FE? What do you think? What type of person, I guess, needs to buy the FE?
if they just use it day to day, and maybe if they like taking photography, I mean, I think it's still a good phone
Yeah.
for photography. But you also said we're waiting on the update to be able to get the
AI
the
stuff.
AI stuff.
So the FE is going to improve once it gets the AI features. It's going to improve. So you're saying it doesn't really matter. The FE is just a great deal for anybody.
I think so. I think I probably would have gone with the FE before I went with the Samsung Plus,
Yeah,
to be honest, because it seems to fare just as well.
it does. It's made with a little bit cheaper materials is all, and you got that border as we showed you earlier. But other than that, it's a great phone.
Yeah.
Now, my feeling on it, why would you go with S24 versus the FE is if you like the slimmer borders, if you like the more premium material, although the feel is pretty much the same, but it is a little bit more premium material. And the biggest clincher on these, the difference is you have 7 years of warranty and upgrades on the S24s. You only have another 3 on the FE. And the FE has an 8 Gen 1 Snapdragon chip versus the 8 Gen 3 on these two. So these are 2 years newer in chip, but as you saw in the performance, it's not noticeable. So if you want to save a lot of money and you want a phone that's going to work for you really good for the next 3-4 years, the FE is the way to go. And then at that time, maybe upgrade to the newer FE. FE typically comes out every 2 years, but the rumor is that Samsung's going to put out an FE this year. So we've yet to see if that's going to be the case. So in my view, FE would really perform and do well for a regular daily basis. And if you're not a photographer and you're really heavy into that, it's going to do really well. And with the AI, it's going to even be better. You have any more to say about the FE?
Well, really, in all reality, who keeps a phone more than 2 years? So I think, being able to trade it in 2 years would be fine.
And
So
even
you're
being
still
cheaper
saving
material, if you break it, you can buy another one and still be under the price of
pretty
the others.
much. I mean, if you have insurance with your phone company too, I think it would be worth it.
Yeah, yeah. So there you have it. It's up to you. The FE is a great option. It's a great deal. I wouldn't think twice about getting the FE over the S24 series. But of course, if you want the smaller phone, you got to go with the S24. If you learned anything from this video, please let us know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give us that like down below. And of course, while you're down there, don't forget to hit the what?
The like button.
The like button. And subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. If you have any questions about any of these devices, please leave it where?
In the comments below.
in the comments below. Let us know, and we'll definitely get back to you or maybe cover in another video. If you've never tried an alternate phone to a flagship, you
got to try it.
Thanks for being with us today. Until next time, God bless. So the secret word for this video to enter the 100th video giveaway is win. So make sure to enter in the last video secret word and this secret word win in the comments below. That'll automatically enter you into the drawing. Good luck.